Hi, it is the Human Operating System time. So today I like to share with you on Bruce Lee's famous inch punch. We actually can analyze what is Bruce Lee's inch punch. And also we know, is it really an inch punch, like strike with the inch? Is it really a short strike or it is a long fist? Or what is this inch punch is about? So that here on we know exactly what is going on. Now, before I get into the topic, let's get this thing clear. What I'm sharing here is about technical. Let's not get into the my lineage is better than your lineage. My Sifu know more than your Sifu. I know more than you. My style is better than your style. Let's get rid of those, because those are sidetrack. We want to know what technically is this inch punch stuff is about. And after this video, you will know exactly what it is. There's no magic Fa Jing. There is no Wing Chun magic. None. It is a premeditated, well handling, which Bruce Lee has done. Of course, he knows what he's talking about. Okay? There's no question about it. So what inspired me to share with you this today is because lately I have discussions with Wing Chun friends on this video. Okay? This video is by Beardy Bruce Lee Central. Well, this is they did a good job to present this video. So we discussed this with I discussed this with some Wing Chun friends, and because there's different ideas and people ask me different stuff, so I want to share with you today. And over here, he said that the title saying that Joe Louis tried to teach Bruce Lee karate. Then this happened. New amazing footage. Well, let's look into the technical as I just addressed just now. Let's not get into putting down Joe Louis or promoting Bruce Lee, or putting down Wing Chun or promote Wing Chun, or putting down karate or promote karate. Those are not our goal. We don't want to do with that. Those are politics. Those are my father is better than your father. My dad can beat your dad, and I have a better style than you. Those are not what this channel is about. This is about education, and this is about technology. And we respect both Bruce Lee and Joe Louis. Okay? Make sure we know this. Because going all those politics and all this thing is it just doesn't solve anything. Now, in order to show you what I'm going to show you, you need basic. As the first thing is, in Wing Chun Matrix, I have this mapping into the impulse momentum theorem. Okay? We need this. We need to understand this, because this is physics. As soon as we are human, we have to stand in this earth. We cannot get away from this. Okay? So this is impulse momentum. We need to have that. We need to generate. Okay? And momentum is mass multiplied by velocity. Mass multiplied by velocity. You want to generate momentum, you need the mass multiplied by velocity. Okay? Nothing come out of the blue. So it's very important to have this physics. There's no such thing as Chinese magic or Chinese fudging internal magic. It is all here. Okay? Disregard of, you can go 1,000 years back in China, there's no such person exists. Okay? The second is you need, as what I pointed out in the beginning Wing Chun Kun, there are mechanics to generate that momentum, as we just talked about, because we need force, we need impulse, we need the momentum. So this is the long fist type of mechanics, where you shift your CG, okay? And there's the long fist. And the short strike type, where you have this twerking here. And then you have the snapping. This is the common, typical mechanics for the short strike art. So we know that the long fist and the short strike doesn't use the same mechanic. You look at the mechanic, you can know this is a long fist or this is a short strike. Okay? And then over here, the same book, we know the 7 bowls from the feet to the fish, go to the hip, the shoulder, all kind of stuff. Okay, how the thing is function, the force traveling and so forth. Okay, so we need the momentum generations. We know the mechanics of the momentum generations from this 2 book, which is the basic. That's why I call this textbook. You need that. Okay, if you need that, you can see things clearly, and if you can see things clearly, you can break it, you can improve it, because you know what it is. Okay, it's not just label. Oh, this is Hendrix. This is not Hendrix. That doesn't tell us anything at all. So let's go there. Let's look at Louis. What Louis is doing. So this is Louis here before his demonstrations. Okay, you see his weight in the back here, and you see this is a weight, and he's about to hop forward, go forward there. Okay. Now you see this is NV, the momentum. He's going there already. Okay, and then you see his weight transfer, his CG transfer forward already. Okay, and then in moving, keeping move on in. Okay, from just now. Okay, from 1, 2, okay, from here, you see the MV from here, he's shifting his, into here, okay, he's shifting, move forward, his body is move forward, he's moving the CG. This is a typical long fist type of mechanics as we just showed just now. Now, over here, the momentum still going there. Your back leg is pushed out. However, over here it involves a changing of directions. You see his shoulder here. He have to twist. Okay, twist. The changing of the directions there. Okay, and because of that changing of directions, due to his shoulder is in the path, he need to go in the surround around it. That involves in you slow down this momentum. Okay, you slow down this momentum. So you go here, and the shoulder is on the way, so you have to slow down. Okay, changing direction. Now, the body move more forward after a slow down, and over here, after the slow down, it accelerate back again and he hit that guy. Okay? So after he hit that guy, his transfer is done. You see that this guy is spinning because the fish is not going to hit him straight, but hit him in an angle. So this the guy is who take it is spinning, and then the person is further spinning, and the transfer is complete. So Joe Louis have the momentum with long fish type. The long fish type shifting CG type of momentum, and it go direct in. Okay, when you go direct in, the body go direct in. However, it decide to do a swing where this shoulder is on the path, so he have to slow down to adjust his angle. To adjust his angle before he continue on, and he accelerate one more time to get the guy. So in other words, like I move forward like that, and then I decide that, and my elbow is here, my shoulder is here, and I have to slow down a little bit, and after that, I going more, okay, accelerate more. That's what happened. So the guy take it, instead of taking shoot like that, he take it from an angle. So if instead of I get shoot like that, I take it from an angle. So if I take it an angle, of course I'm going to spin. So that's what happened with the person. Okay, so that's how the mechanic of Joe Louis accord with the long fish and the impulse momentum theorem. Okay, we can see it clearly, and it involves that there are two acceleration there. There's the first is acceleration forward. Okay, the first is the acceleration forward with this one, and then the second acceleration is right before get the person, it accelerate more after it changes. So there's two steps there. Now, for Bruce, at first he's testing his pathway. Okay? He's testing his pathway. Testing his path. So he didn't hit, he's just testing his path. Okay? And then when he get the highway smooth, he moved back. Okay? And then he's ready to go. Okay? He's ready to go. And then he spin his body, he torque his body. Okay, you see this? From this position, he torque his body. Okay? He torque the body to what? To initiate angular momentum. He accelerate with the torque first. Okay? And then, after accelerate with the torque, he continue on with the body launch in the long fish momentum. So another word is Bruce start with this. We're using the angular momentum, the torque, to start it, and right away shift into this, the body go. Okay, so you see that if this is the two line here, the body already thrust forward, and then this momentum he generate is actually parallel with the the mechanic of transferring the momentum. Okay, the the solder goes direct in, and then he have a efficient transfer. The entire thing is parallel, the two blue line parallel, get in and it penetrate that person. And when the penetration is done, this transfer is done, the other guy has to shift back because it penetrate him, and then go further, and then it end up that he fall backward. Okay? So that is how Bruce Lee do it. One shot. He generate the momentum by initiate by the torque, and then shoot in. So it's two generation, like a two motor. One is torquing right away. In torque, it shoot the thing out. Okay, there's torque and shoot in. So, and then because the path is is a straight path, the mechanics. Okay, so it's like me and you. I torque and I shoot in like that. And you see my hand here, because I'm not on the way, right away extend, the entire thing go, shoot in like that. So the mechanic is, it have no slow down, it spin and shoot, and the entire thing go, and it penetrate into the object. Okay, so that's what Bruce Lee do. Now for Joe, you see over here, start his momentum. It's just a long freeze type momentum. It go more, and then this solder is on the way. He cannot go straight. He's in a swing type, so he can slow down, and then it accelerate again to hammer into that guy. Okay, while this is going forward, and ended the transfer, the force is there, so this guy is spinning, turning, and is turning. Okay, now, so this is the two mechanics. Now, if Joe Louis do it, that he doesn't have to slow down this solder, but angle it in a way, then this guy will sit on the ground because it's going to hit like a tornado. Okay, so the Joe Louis is like the hitting like a tornado in. Okay, so if I get shoot in, like I get a spin by a tornado if I'm the guy who take it, and if it is a very effective, efficient transfer, then I'm going to sit down to the ground or fly out there. Okay, as for Bruce Lee, what Bruce do is a direct generations, okay, with the torque first, and then go, and then the mechanic is aligned together, okay, and then it go the full transfer, effective full transfer, penetrate, and the other guy go. Now, you look at Bruce. This is us testing the highway. If Bruce is alive today, I say, Bruce, you are cheating, you are premeditated testing that highway. You know exactly what it is, and you generate your momentum with the angular momentum, and right away with a linear, have double generation there, and you penetrate the entire thing with your body is very effective and efficient. Okay, so that's what it is. But Bruce actually testing the pathway. Okay, now, so is this generations 1-inch punch? This is a torque. And then the entire thing rush in or shoot in, using my terminology here. Is it a long freeze or a short freeze? A short strike? Well, Neither. Bruce mixed both, using the short strike momentum handling to initiate, and then using the long fist to thrust in fast, far away. That's what Bruce Lee do. It is not an inch punch. Okay? This is physics. And by the mechanics, as I show you guys here on how the Chinese classify it, you know that there is not a short strike style, not an inch punch. His body, you look at the body moves so much. From here, the body moves so much. That's not inch punch. So if one get deluded by his testing of his pathway, thinking that that is just an inch punch there, no, it's not. It's an entire momentum shoot in. That's why we need to know this. So with this and this mechanics, and then be able to read the mechanics, the body, the 7 bolts, we know what it is. We can examine what it is. We know exactly what it is. We know where the accelerations, where is the decelerations. We know what is happening. That's why we can break it, we can mimic it, we can improve it. This is just a demo, but this is a very good demo. This show Bruce know his impulse momentum handling. Okay? Bruce know the impulse momentum handling. He know how this generated, his body weight accelerations, and he know about the mechanics of this, and how he have a very effective transfer of transfer of the momentum to generate impulse with a really, we should say, flawless mechanics. While in Joe Louis, he tried his best, but this thing make him slow down. Okay? So this is just mechanic, okay? There's no magic. And we don't want to say that Bruce is better than Louis. We don't touch that, as I mentioned in the beginning. We don't want to say that Wing Chun is better than or Nam Queen is better than the karate. We don't want to say that. This is just mechanic. Hey, in every style, there are good people who can read this thing. That's what I show you. And with this books around here, and I explain you here, overnight, if 1,000 people watch this video, 1,000 people know exactly what happened, and here on be able to analyze things. So it is not about style or person. We respect both Bruce and Joe Louis. We respect karate. We respect Wing Chun and Southern martial arts. The key is know what it is. Okay. The key is to know what it is, and now here you can mimic, you can break it, you can improve it. Okay, that's the key. So this is what I like to share with you today. And I keep always talking about this, not going into the lineage politics and all this thing, because lately I've been talking with some Buddhist friends. Before, talking about things, before we get into the, the technical, the Buddhist and the development, guess what? You say, oh, this is the proper guy. That is not a proper guy. This is Buddha. This is demon. And we can sit down there for until the end of the world, keeping discussing who is demon or arguing who is Buddha, who is proper, who is not proper, and know zero about what the heck is enlightenment, which Buddha said. How to get there? We have no idea completely. But everybody say, oh, my teacher is better than your teacher. This is a proper monk. This is not a proper teaching. I say, I don't give a damn. I just want to know if I want to be a Buddha some days. What should I do? Give me the process, give me the science, give me the thing to follow. I don't want to go this teacher is proper, that is Buddha, that is demon. Same with this thing. So by this we know, first, Bruce Lee's DMO here is not an inch power, it's not an inch punch. The second is not a pure short strike. It is a short strike with a long fist mechanics. We know Bruce knows his stuff really well. How to handle his momentum by designing it, adding the initiate with the torque or angular momentum, and then double accelerate it with the linear momentum. We know Bruce Lee's handling of the 7 ball is, we can say, quote unquote, flawless, so that the entire momentum transfer, you generate the impulse, you send the guy away. So this is to share with you today, okay? And those of you who have these 2 books, go get into this chapter. The reason I put it down there is so that you have a tools, you can analyze things. We don't want to be, hey, you know, I can fight you, I'm better fighter than you, you know, like I'm 60. You guys can beat me anytime, okay? I'm just human, okay? But we can talk mechanics, talk science, understand all this thing, and it can be people, we can sit down and discuss and talk and have fun. Disregard what style, what lineage, and we can improve with this. So this is to share with you today.